Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Black Fire here, back here with another one. Alright, so you see the title, you see the thumbnail, you already know what to do. Hit that like button for your boy and subscribe if you're new. Revival, let's talk about it. I know when Revival came out and released and everything, people had their issues with it. Some people loved it, some people hated it. Either you was on one side or the other, or some people was right in the middle. About the track list or the stuff he was rapping about, or some of the beat choices and stuff like that. So a lot of people didn't necessarily like it, and then the fallout from that, we wind up getting Kamikaze and then everything else that came after that. At that point Eminem wound up turning everything up. But I kind of want to go through Revival again, just to kind of go through it with a fine comb to kind of see if the hate that it got really lived up. Like if the hate was really warranted for it. Because I know I didn't listen to every song on the album. Pretty much just listened to like a few. But we just gonna go through the track list again and kind of just go through and see if really that bad or if it's really good and people just didn't give it a chance at the time. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna start off with Walk on Water. So let's get it. Alright.
Why are expectations so high? Is it the bar I set? My arms I stretch, but I can't reach. A far cry from it, or it's in my grasp, but as soon as I grab, squeeze, I lose my grip like the flying trapeze. Into the dark I plummet.
Basically, he's saying like, why is the bar so high? And the bar so high is because he's so good that people want him to outdo the next the outdo the last bar, to outdo the last song, to outdo the the last verse and everything. And it's kind of hard to keep you can only get so high before you plateau. Like how you go higher than you possibly can. Like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a pressure that he put on himself, and everybody else is putting on him too.
Sky's blackening, I know the mark's high, but flies rip apart my stomach, knowing that no matter what bars I come with, you're gonna heart griping. That's a hard fight getting to swallow. So I scrap these. This pressure increases like khakis.
Creases khakis.
Cracking because
I walk on water, but I ain't no Jesus.
Honestly, I think Eminem and Beyonce should do another song together, but another upbeat song.
The standard that the first of the Mathers disc set, always in search of the verse that I haven't spit yet. Will this step just be another misstep to tarnish whatever the legacy, love, or respect I've garnered? The rhyme has to be perfect, the delivery flawless, and it always feels like I'm hitting the mark till I go sit in the car, listen and pick it apart. Like this shit is garbage. God's giving me all this, still
and the visuals are crazy as hell. So it's basically showing him going over his bars, trying to come up with the next verse and everything, and just keep throwing shit on the floor because he don't like it. Like he gets to a point to where I like this one, and then when you listen to it, like he said, listen to it in the car, and he like, man, this shit's stupid. When you that much of a perfectionist that you it could be good, like to everybody else it could be great, but to you like, nah, it's just trash. And it's kind of probably the reason why he takes a long time dropping his albums and stuff like that, because he's his worst critic. Just the visuals is very detailing.
I feel no different regardless. Kids look to me as a god. This is retarded. If only they knew it's a facade and it's exhaustive. And I try not to listen to nonsense, but if you bitches are trying to strip me of my confidence, mission accomplished. I'm not God sent. Nas, Rock, Kim, Pac, Big, James, Todd Smith, and I'm not Prince. So
I walk on water, but I ain't no Jesus. I walk on water, but only when it freezes, 'cause I'm only human, just like you, making my mistakes. Oh, if you only knew, I don't think you should believe in me.
And let me know if y'all think that Em and Beyonce should do another song together. I actually think that Beyonce should do the song and have Eminem feature on it, just because Em did his and she featured. So have Beyonce kind of control the song and let him come in and drop his verse. I think that'd be fire as fuck.
The way
beautiful mess. At times juvenile, yes. I goof and I jest. A flawed human, I guess. But I'm doing my best to not ruin your expectations and meet him. But first, the speed him verse. Now Big Sean, he's going too fast. Is he gonna shout or curse out his mom? There was a time I had the world by the balls eating out my palm. Every album song I was spazzing the fuck out on, and now I'm getting clowned and frowned on.
That visual is dope. That visual is dope.
Every album song
when he switches.
the fuck out on, and now I'm getting clowned and frowned on. But the only one who's looking down on me that matters now's Deshaun. Am I lucky to be around this long? Begs the question though, especially after the methadone is yesterday fades, and the Dresden home is burnt to the ground, and all that's left of my house is lawn. The crowds are gone, and it's time to wash out the blonde. Sales decline, the curtains drawn, they're closing the set. I'm still poking my head from out behind, and everyone who has doubt remind. Now take your best rhyme, I'll do it. Now do it 1,000 times.
Whew.
Now let them tell you the world no longer cares or gives a fuck about your rhymes.
That's how it's getting now. Like basically, like no one really cares about well, at least some of the newer generation don't really care about bars like that.
As I grow out of sight, out of mind, I might go out of mind. Cause how do I ever let this mic go without a fight when I made a fucking tightrope out of twine? But when I do fall from these heights, though I'll be fine. I won't pout or cry or spiral down or whine, but I'll decide if it's my final bow this time around. Cause
I walk on water, but I ain't no Jesus. I walk on water, but only when it freezes. 'Cause I'm only human, just like you. I've been making my mistakes, so if you only knew, I don't think you should believe in me the way that you do. 'Cause I'm terrified to let you down. Oh.
And even the chorus is deep too. You know, basically saying that, you know, I walk on water, but only when it freezes, because, you know, God walks on water. But humans, you know, can walk on water also, but only when it's, you know, frozen in ice. Basically saying that, like, you know, some people look up to him or looked up to him as a, you know, a goat god, you know, whatever, rap god and stuff like that, and put him on this pedestal. And he's basically saying, like, bro, like, I'm only human. Like, you know, I can you know, do the best that I can, but it terrifies me that to know that some people just gonna, you know, think that I'm trash or not think that I'm better than the last bar I put out or the last verse I put out. And, you know, it's for someone who always wants to do better, who always wants to elevate his rapping ability, I think gets to a point to where people is tired of it. Like, okay, you know, you can rap, you know that you real good at rap, but next. And he's like, what you mean what's next, bro? Like, I'm the best at this shit. And it's hard to kind of keep that fire going, keep elevating your pen, especially when people that's listening to it just, you know, don't even acknowledge the work that goes into it, and they just write it off as, oh, he's just speed rapping, or they don't even listen to the song and they just think that he's only rapping about killing his mom or doing something to his baby mama, which he haven't rapped about in like 20 some years. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard, you know, at least for him. You know, that's what he's expressing in this song right here.
If I walk on water, I'll drown.
Cause I'm just a man, but as long as I got a mic, I'm God-like. So me and you are not alike, bitch. I wrote Stan.
All right, y'all. So that was Walk on Water. But let's talk about it. So the beat or the instrumental for the song was okay. I guess, you know, he wanted to focus more on, you know, what he was saying in the song rather than the song having like a good replay value. Because on the replay values, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, replay the song. But so it was okay. The feature on it was good. You know, could have been better. But what he was rapping about in the concept of the song, like what he wanted to get across in the song, he delivered it basically. Especially with the visual, he spoke about everything he was going through. So, you know, it was a pretty good song. You know, I liked it. You know, probably it's not something I'm gonna listen to again though. So, you know, we just gonna move on to the next one. Just make sure that you leave a like and you know, put something in the comment section. Let me know how you felt about the song, how you felt about the album, and you know, just join me on this journey of going through all of it, and you know, and seeing if it was actually pretty good or if it's, you know, as bad as everybody thought it was. You know, so I'll see you on the next video. Deuces.